everyone, my name is Deckerlink, the Trained Unprofessional, and welcome back to Winds of Change. On the last episode, we got into the bar. Now let's see if maybe we do more stuff in the bar. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see at this point. I'm trying to come around on this train of the world building is important, and of course it is, and I don't want to demean that. It just feels like we get caught in these endless dialogue trees. Also, I brought back the chat box, so hopefully that isn't too annoying or distracting or doesn't get in the way. I guess we'll have to see. I make my way downtown, walking fast. No, I make my way towards one of the private rooms. It's time to get some rest. It's been a long day, and the subsequent days show no signs of changing pace. This new life will simply be the nature of things. Everything. It was different. I let that settle in for a while. It'd be almost impossible to sleep as things stood. All of our lives were flipped around in an instant. Not only that, but put in danger too. There's no guarantee that any of us would survive this, and we didn't have a choice but to fight. At least I didn't. Regardless of my feelings, I couldn't turn my back on Alestia. If I did that, I'd be saying my own life was more important than the entire world. No matter how hard I tried, there's no way I can convince myself that was true. I sit on the edge of the bed and let out a loud sigh as I lay back. I didn't get much rest before I'm shaken awake. The door to my room slowly opens. It's Valessa and Fortame. It seems they've disregarded both my privacy and desire to sleep. I rise up to greet them, unsure of what to say. Let's be nice. Good to see you two. I was getting lonely.
Good, because we might be here for a while. Fortune and I have been talking all evening. There's something we need to discuss. Now.
Oh, lovely. Love discussions.
Yeah, we both came to the same conclusion. This isn't an order. It's more of a polite demand.
Oh, boy.
Seer, you need to choose the next Elder of Valenorth.
Motherfucker, really? There are more important matters at hand.
You have a lot on your plate. You can't handle everything responsibly. Valenorth's future requires nothing but the utmost care and attention. We can't expect you to lead Valenorth and train with that blade.
It's exactly like she said. Listen, I know this may seem sudden to you, but we've been talking about it for a while now.
That doesn't change how it affects me, asshole.
We wouldn't feel comfortable leaving Peregrino without a new elder. Someone needs to plot Valenorth's future and make choices along the way. Considering you'll be busy with the rebellion, we want you to elect one of us.
What if someone else would be better suited, you two selfish clods? Valessa nods and smiles. I can tell they're both dead serious.
Let us carry this burden, Seer. Please.
I rub the fatigue out of my eyes and stare at them for a few moments. It seemed that lately people had a tendency of putting me on the spot. Their intentions were pure, however, to stop me from being overwhelmed. Any effort to alleviate the pressure shouldn't go unnoticed. I cross my arms and continue to stare at them. They look concerned. It's almost like an intervention. I doubt they'll leave without results.
Did we say something wrong? Look, he has no idea what to say.
Stop dropping shit, you fucking asshole.
And I thought we made our case pretty clear. Look, we're the best two candidates here. You should make your choice before the night is over.
Fucking tell me what to do, swear to God.
We can talk about it a little more if you'd like. It'd be best if this wasn't a hasty choice, right? Let's think things through. Like a team.
Like a team, with two members who are actually just trying to get power for their goddamn selves. Some team.
There goes that rest we wanted to have. Looks like I'll have to get comfortable.
Oh yeah, lovely. You two decided that for all of us. Fuck you. She makes her way to the back of the room and sits on the chest. It seems uncomfortable even for a makeshift chair, but she doesn't show it. Fortame yawns and rests his back against the windowsill, whistling innocently.
So, what do we talk about?
So this will be the whole episode, huh? We're gonna be sitting in a room. Pacing. Do I really have to choose right now?
Like we said, ruling Valinor requires a lot of attention. Quite frankly, we don't think you have enough to spare. Not with the rebellion and that blade in the mix, at least.
We're not even there. The whole of Valinor is going to be fucking evacuated to Mazeo, and we don't even exist anymore. We're all leaving. What the fuck? What are you? Y'all aren't even there either. No one's there. Why are you, motherfucker? I swear to you, motherfucker. I'm a great voice actor. I'm not.
We just want to help you.
Help
For
yourself
example,
with some goddamn
that choice
power.
about Peregrino, you could have left it to us instead of stressing out about it.
I didn't stress out about it. You two motherfuckers. I asked you two motherfuckers about it, and one of you had an idea, and the other one had a different idea. So both of you motherfuckers need to shut the hell up.
Doesn't it make more sense to do that in the future? That way, it won't interfere with your training. You need to give that blade all of your effort.
Yeah, and we really are the best two candidates.
According to you two.
There's no need to worry about making the wrong choice here. I'm sure that both of us will lead Valinor to a great future.
But first things first, we need to reconnect with the spirits. There's no point settling down on condemned land. We'll have to ensure our future before we plan it out.
Yeah, you both seem to want to do that. Neither one of you have any fucking idea how to do it. Real good friggin'... Look at my goddamn nose. Holy shit, look at that thing.
Yeah, he's right. Anything else?
Yeah, of course there is, because there's a million fucking dialogue tree options. Fortame, why do you want to be the Elder?
Well, I'm actually a fan of what Milas and his father have done. Valinor has spent more than enough time being independent. We need to band together. We'll be strong enough to face any threat. Valessa wants to maintain our independence. We can't have that. How long until we're attacked again? The Triumvirate isn't our last enemy, and when that time comes, I want to have allies. We need to be strong.
I'm starting to regret turning on that chat box if all y'all motherfuckers are just going to talk about goddamn Power Rangers and shit. God damn.
I actually support your decision to turn this place into a barracks. We need to have protection in the future. It'd be stupid not to. Dominic has the right idea. I'm starting to dig the guy.
You haven't even met him.
Is that all?
It's not all. Stop asking me. You know I have to fucking talk a lot of shit. Valessa,
Because
why
Milas
you?
and his father have given up Valinor's soul. We need to stand apart. Our culture, our line of seers, they're special. Valinor was and always should be independent. It's just fact.
I hate when an argument is summed up with, it's just the facts. Like, unless it is an empirical fact, then you can't argue that. You can't say that.
Whatever comes our way, we can handle it on our own.
No, we can't.
That's the way it's been for thousands and thousands of years.
Not a good
this
reason.
This is only happening because we stoked the Triumvirate's ire.
No, the fuck we didn't. We were doing fine just by ourselves, and they came around and fucked us up. What the hell are you talking about, you dumb bitch?
That won't happen again. And Fortune can't see that. He wants to unite with the rest of Alestia and give up our identity. Why waste all of our resources preparing for something that won't happen?
Motherfucker, we already know the pirates are possibly gonna start attacking after the whole war is fucking done. We don't know what'll come down the line. We don't know. Fucking idiot. Oh my Jesus.
And to that end, why did you want to convert this place into a barracks? I think it's kind of beautiful on its own. It adds to our sense of culture. Turning it into a military operation we'll never use? I don't get it.
It was their building. They can do whatever they want with it. Fuck you. Also, don't tell me to goddamn come down. I'm invested in the game. If it's this comment right above my goddamn head. Swear to Jesus.
Any other questions?
Well, by process of elimination, no. No need to talk further, I've made up my mind. They both audibly gulp, anticipating my decision. This was it. I decided the direction of Valinor's future. It would either be by Fortame's unity or Valesa's independence.
Well, what is it?
Please think this through.
Oh my god. I don't like it. I don't like it. Why the fuck? Why are we choosing this? Let me put it to you like this. Valesa's temperament is a plus. Fortame's ideas are a plus. Valesa's ideas are a negative. Fortame's temperament is a negative. Option 3, suicide. Well, yeah. I am personally leaning towards picking Fortame. I'm going to pick Fortame. Oh, God. I don't like it. I chose Fortame. He was right. We needed unity and strength in the future. Teaming up with the other nations wasn't sacrificing our identity at all. Valessa was wrong. It was simply turning a new page in our books. Time moves forward and things change. Valinor was isolated long enough. Perhaps it's that isolation that led to our downfall. We lacked strength. Under Fortame's lead, and with my blessing, we'd find that strength.
Wow. Really? This is like a dream come true. I can't believe this is actually happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. Fortame in charge of our nation. You realize what that means, don't you?
It means you're gonna be a bitch the rest of the entire game?
Yeah, it means we're finally a team. I won't just be tagging along anymore. The three of us are Valinorth now. We can travel the world together, creating alliances. After we save Alestia, we can reconnect with the spirits too. We'll have a huge network of allies, ready to take on any challenge. I'm going to change history. This is insane. Thank you so much. I don't know what else to say.
Well, I have a few things to say, but I think I need to get some sleep.
Yeah, I fucking bet you have things you're gonna wind up saying, you fucking nosy prick. She stands up and walks towards the door, but before she leaves, she turns back to face me. It appears that she's hesitant, unsure if she should speak.
I'm upset. I can't deny that fact. But this won't change the way I treat either of you.
I doubt it.
I'm still your scribe, and I'm still Fortame's friend.
Yeah, you sure act like it.
I'll get over this. I've gotten over much worse.
Worse than the
can
entire
still help
fate of the
Valinor in my own
fucking
way, right?
village.
In the end, maybe this is for the best.
Ay, fucking melodramatic asshole. Get the fuck out of here. She walks out without displaying much emotion at all. Was she hurt? I made the choice that I thought was most fitting. I guess I'd never know. I'll take her word for it. Things will be fine. This decision could never please both people, and I had to do it. Whatever ramifications came of this would be impossible to avoid. I turned back to Fortame, who is extremely excited and deep in thought.
When we get to Mazeo, I'll be Valinorth's envoy. Meeting Domik will be completely different. It'll be diplomatic in nature. We can discuss how to better utilize the bond between our nations.
Confused. Is Valinor a nation or a village? It's a good sign that he's already thinking about such things. This wasn't a light decision, and he'd have a lot of responsibilities. It changed the way that he approached our entire journey from here on out.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't be thinking out loud. Wouldn't be a good idea to give away my strategies.
He winks at me and starts walking toward the door. But like Valessa did a moment earlier, he hesitates. Did he have something important to say before he left?
Hey, I was actually wanting to ask, do you think I could stay in your room tonight? All this talk about attacks and stuff, it has me scared.
Oh, shit!
I mean, I'd feel a little safer with friends nearby. I can sleep on the floor if you don't want me to bother you. You won't even know I'm here. I can promise you that.
Oh, yeah. No need to take the floor. You can sleep with me. My.
Whoa, are you serious? Thanks! I didn't want to ask in case you weren't comfortable. but I can't turn down the comfort of a warm bed.
Yeah, that's what you're... He waits for me to get into bed before he hops in. There's more than enough space for both of us to be comfortable. Before closing his eyes, though, he turns to me and speaks softly.
Thanks, Seer.
Oh my. It wasn't much longer before we fall asleep. But much to my dismay, I'd get no rest that night. For the fates had something else in store. A nightmare, perhaps? A vision? A vision! Oh my, what's this? Before I can even comprehend what happened, I'm whisked away to from Peregrino. This isn't a vision. Those don't happen so fast after falling asleep. This is different. I rub my eyes and try to take in more of my surroundings. Where am I? It's so dark, with architecture unlike anything I've ever seen. There's nobody here. I'm all by myself, except for that. At the other end of the room, it pulsates and glows. As I look at it, I feel something burn deep inside of me. Not in a bad way, no. This is more of like a burning desire. It's calling out to me. It wants me to get closer. My light bulb finally kicked in. Jesus. Click the idle to walk towards it. Okay. Click. I take one step forward, keeping my eyes on the mysterious object. As soon as my foot lands on the ground, pain courses through my body. I'm brought to my knees. It's almost like it's slowly draining my energy. When it subsides, I stand back up, but the desire hasn't gone away. I need to get closer. I need to know exactly what that thing is. My burning curiosity trumps any care for my own well-being. Even though I object to such a mindset, I keep moving forward. It's almost like my body is moving on its own without my input. Oh, I don't wanna, though. Oh, I don't wanna. Oh, but I have to. There's only that option. Oh, I take another step and the pain returns to my body, but this time it's worse. I'm brought to my knees and I can't seem to get back up. It's tearing me apart, Lisa. I pant heavily, unable to move as it continues to harm my spirit.
Stop.
Oh, there's the triumvirate. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? I immediately fall to the ground as I hear the voice from behind me. But it's not a bad thing, as I gain full control over my body. Whatever was controlling me, they had put a stop to it. I turn around and take steps towards them, grateful. I could tell that farther away from the object I was, the better. When I reach this mysterious person, I'm not prepared for what I see.
It's almost instinctual now. Interesting. Sorry for not being here right away. I didn't know you'd come so fast. That means things have slowed down on your end. I see.
What? The triumvirate, I can tell right away. Or at least one of them, since I only see one cloak before me. I start to panic and reach for the blade of Exodus.
No.
Oh shit. They wave their hand forward and I can no longer move. Letting out a chuckle, they start walking towards me.
Even now, corruption grows within you. It can flow from the most noble of actions. But is that corruption what you truly want? There is no way to discern the consequences of your actions. You act instinctively, much like before. You do what you think is right. But what is right, and what is pure? Well, those are two different things.
They strike a pose. What the fuck? As if they're lost in thought.
You know who I am, or at least, what I belong to. I speak not for the triumvirate, but of my own accord. Not that this would go against the wishes of my subordinates.
You subordinates, so this is like the head of the triumvirate. Subordinates? Does that mean I'm in the presence of the triumvirate's leader? That's exactly what I fucking said!
That power within you is a truly wonderful thing. So much strength, gifted to you by the realm of spirits. But you have to ask yourself, is it truly a gift?
Are you lucky? Are you feeling lucky, punk? Whatever.
Do you act in Alestia's best interests, or in the spirits? Until now, everyone in Valinor assumed the two aligned. But things are changing. They're starting to make a push.
I strain myself trying to move, but to no avail. Whatever they've done, they've taken over control of my body.
What purpose is your journey if it ends in complete corruption? Keep that in mind as you stride forward, and make those tough choices. Many of them breed corruption. The pursuit of strength, for example.
Oh, fuck. That's what we chose.
Before you go, I did call you here for one purpose.
Yeah? You gonna smack me? You gonna tickle my balls? They motioned to the idol at the back of the room before waving their arm. Red pill or the blue pill? As the ability to move returns to my body, I stumble, failing to balance myself. How is it possible to do this? Can I manipulate spiritual energy without the blade? I regain my balance and immediately turn to look at the idol.
It's beautiful, isn't it? There's never been a more pure form of corruption. You seek to dethrone us. Isn't that your goal?
I mean, yeah.
In that case, remember one thing.
Yeah? What is that? The password to the door? The key to the Wi-Fi? What is it? They tilt their head, and though I can't see their face, I assume they're smiling. With a final wave of their hand, I collapse to the ground and my vision fades away.
The only thing that can destroy pure corruption is purity itself, embodied.
I hear their words, but I seem to exist in a void of nothingness. I don't understand what just happened. I'm only left with a multitude of questions. My actions can influence the purity or corruption of the power inside me? That doesn't make any sense. But then again, maybe that's what they wanted. They'd want to confuse me or to try to push me down a different path. Of course they'd want to scare me away from the decision that could harm their reign. Or would they? What the fuck? Almost immediately I find myself back in Peregrino. I got no sleep. And thanks to what just happened, I doubt I would on any other night. The lingering fright that this might happen again was almost crippling. Well, that was a fucking experience and a half. But I guess we'll see what happens on the next day on the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching this episode of Winds of Change. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I have been the trained unprofessional, speaking for the voices in my head when I say, fare thee well. Bye, everyone!